African wild dogs begin the hunt with relentless bursts of speed. They spread their formation, divide directions, and force the prey to lose rhythm. When danger moves closer, the entire pack instantly shifts into defense. That discipline is what turns them into some of the most effective hunters of the grasslands. So, what happens when the entire pack locks onto a single target? The African wild dog, or Lycaon pictus, is one of the most skilled pack hunters of the grasslands. Although weighing only around 90 pounds, these animals possess remarkable endurance and the ability to maintain long-distance pursuits. Their patterned coats help each individual blend into dry grass and shifting sunlight. When the hunt begins, the entire pack moves with the coordination of a single body. Their strength does not come from size, but from the discipline of the pack. Across Africa, wild dogs maintain a diverse hunting pattern, targeting many medium to large antelope species such as impala, bushbuck, and waterbuck in many regions. Impala remain one of the key prey species because they are numerous, travel in large herds, and frequently occupy open grasslands. But they are not easy targets. With agile legs capable of leaping nearly 40 feet, impala turn every pursuit into a genuine test of speed and strategy. When the lead wild dog gives the signal, the pack formation quickly spreads wide. One group moves ahead to cut off the herd's escape route, while the others maintain pressure from behind, focusing on individuals that drift away from the formation. Under that steady endurance, the target is gradually pushed toward rough ground near the wetlands, where speed no longer guarantees an advantage. This same strategy can place bushbuck at risk when they leave the cover of riverbank vegetation. These alert antelope can move quickly through dense brush, but once they become boxed in between several angles of approach, their available space shrinks rapidly. At times, instinct drives the prey toward the river in search of one final opportunity. But at the water's edge, even determined resistance may recover only a small opening. The balance can shift when another predator waits silently beneath the surface. Even so, it is the ability to wear down a running rhythm through constant pressure that shapes the wild dog's reputation. In a demanding natural world, coordination can sometimes prove stronger than any single display of muscle. In Africa, rivers do not simply bring water to the grasslands. They also create harsh boundaries of survival. Beneath the murky surface, the Nile crocodile can grow beyond 15 feet in length, with a bite force of nearly 3,800 pounds per square inch, and the patience to remain almost completely motionless. For wild dogs, danger often appears after a long pursuit. When prey rushes toward shallow water in search of escape, the pack must slow down, spread out, and quickly read every movement along the river's surface. They are intelligent enough to understand that only a few extra steps could erase every advantage they hold on land. At times, mistakes emerge during moments that seem entirely ordinary. A tired wild dog approaches the water's edge after an exhausting chase. The river appears calm. Soft mud conceals every sign beneath the surface. Then, without warning, the water shifts and breaks the silence. In an instant, the pack signals danger, creating an opportunity for the individual near the shoreline to pull back from the threat. Where dry land meets deep water, survival is not defined by reckless advances, but by the ability to recognize limits. Even master hunters like wild dogs can make mistakes, turning from predator into prey within moments. During the Great Migration, thousands of hoofed animals form a living wave across the savanna. Among them, the wildebeest stands out with a weight of around 610 pounds, curved horns, and powerful legs that cause many predators to hesitate. But across the open grasslands, African wild dogs remain willing to challenge prey several times larger than themselves. Rather than relying on size, the pack depends on endurance and disciplined formation. Once a target becomes separated from the herd, the pack quickly spreads out, with each individual holding a specific position to turn the open space ahead into an increasingly narrow escape route. This is not simply a race of speed, but a contest of endurance and determination. Under the dry heat of the savanna, even a wildebeest gradually loses rhythm after repeated bursts of speed. Meanwhile, wild dogs, with their long legs, deep chests, and exceptional stamina, can maintain speeds close to 40 miles per hour over long distances. With every relentless stride, the prey's advantage and strength slowly begin to fade. With hunting success rates approaching 85% in some encounters, wild dogs have become a symbol of pack strategy. They help maintain the balance of hoofed animal populations across the grasslands. In the harsh, natural world, discipline can sometimes be stronger than solitary power. If wild dogs represent relentless coordination, then lions stand as symbols of power, muscle, and territorial dominance. Both hold high positions in the predator hierarchy, but when they share the same food sources and living space, conflict becomes almost unavoidable. An adult male lion often weighs more than 410 pounds, carrying a heavy mane, massive shoulders, and a presence that changes the rhythm of the grasslands with every step. While patrolling its territory, it may spot a pack of wild dogs resting near low brush. Within seconds, the calm disappears. The pack quickly scatters, especially when younger individuals are not fast enough to keep pace. Under that pressure, wild dogs rarely choose direct confrontation, and instead retreat towards safer ground. But if the pack encounters a lone lioness searching for food, the situation can change. The wild dogs rapidly regroup, circle around the opponent, and create pressure through numbers and movement. The standoff may continue for an extended period, forcing the lioness to remain near open ground or close to water where movement is easier. Even so, wild dogs understand that lions are not rivals easily overcome. After every successful hunt, the pack often eats quickly and leaves early because the moment a lion appears, the hard-earned reward can disappear within seconds. In nature, discipline helps ensure survival, but awareness is what protects the future. In the wild, the warthog is far from an easy target. An adult can weigh around 210 pounds with strong legs, quick reflexes, and the ability to change direction suddenly during a chase. Its curved tusks, reaching nearly 12 inches in length, create a formidable defense that can make even predators such as leopards keep their distance. For wild dogs, this challenge is not solved through raw strength. They do not rush directly into danger. Instead, the pack spreads out to control the warthog's movement. Some individuals remain behind the target, while others circle from the sides, forcing the warthog to repeatedly change direction across uneven terrain. As the pursuit continues, music, endurance begins to shape the outcome. Wild dogs can maintain speeds close to 30 miles per hour, applying constant pressure without engaging head-on. Each time the warthog turns to defend itself, the pack briefly pulls back, then quickly closes formation again when another opening appears. Across the harsh grasslands, victory does not belong only to sharp weapons, but also to the discipline of waiting for the right moment. The leopard is a predator that survives through silence across the African grasslands. It does not rely on a pack to endure. Instead, it depends on camouflage, explosive strength, and movements so quiet they are almost impossible to detect. An adult can weigh around 150 pounds, powerful enough to carry its meal into a tree and avoid most competitors on the ground. But after a successful hunt, that silence rarely remains for long, as the scent of food drifts through the wind. A pack of wild dogs quickly takes interest. Each individual may be less powerful than a leopard in a one-on-one encounter, but together they possess a far more intimidating advantage: numbers, discipline, and pressure from multiple directions. Rather than risking direct confrontation, the leopard leaves the ground behind and climbs nearly 16 feet into the branches to maintain a safer distance. Below, the wild dogs control the situation through collective strength. In nature, retreating at the right moment can sometimes become the quietest form of victory. After the encounter, the grasslands return to silence, though never completely at peace. Every member of the wild dog pack plays a role in maintaining the rhythm of the hunt and the balance of survival. Nature continues to remind every creature that discipline can sometimes be stronger than solitary power. Like and subscribe to continue exploring more moments from the wild beyond the horizon. Across the plains, shifting silhouettes continue their movement,